Hello guys, it's Kent. Today, September 4th, is my birthday, woohoo! And of course, tomorrow is September 5th, the first day of school, I seriously don't want to go back to that school. Anyway, welcome back to the English Progress series, episode 3, Voice Consonants in the IPA. Alright, after 2 videos all about vowels, now we're dipping one foot into the world of consonants, particularly the voiced ones. So, what exactly are voiced consonants? Voiced consonants are consonant sounds that are produced when your vocal cords vibrate. You can feel the vibration in your throat when you say them. Okay, so now I think everyone can probably guess what voiceless consonants are. That's right. They are consonant sounds that are produced without any vibration of the vocal cords. Fun fact, all vowels are voiced sounds. Of course, they don't use teeth, lips, or tongue to make the sound, so the throat has to work. Otherwise, how could the sound be produced? Now, let's get into the voiced consonants one by one. The first sound for today, the easiest sound for Vietnamese speakers, the B sound. Almost identical to the B sound in Vietnamese. B. Buy. Berry. Easy as pie. What I want to talk about is the case where this B sound comes after a vowel at the end of a word. In that case, just pronounce it like B in Vietnamese, but keep your mouth in position, don't release it. Crab. Job. Let's move on to the D sound. From what I see, it has 2 ways of being pronounced. The first one is the clear D sound, used when you speak slowly and enunciate carefully. And the more common way in casual speech sounds almost like the Vietnamese D. D. Dog. Dog. D. Just like with the B sound, when it comes after a vowel, you don't really release it, or just release it lightly. Mad. Dead. Next, let's move on to the G sound. It's not like the Vietnamese G sound. The root of the tongue touches the soft part at the back of the roof of your mouth. Hold it there, then release with a vibration in your throat. G. It sounds a bit like the Vietnamese G, followed by G. G. Go. Get. And just like with other consonants, when G comes after a vowel, just keep your mouth in position. Plow. Dig. Now let's move on to a slightly easier sound, because this one actually exists in Vietnamese. The Z sound is pronounced similarly to the Vietnamese Z, especially in the northern dialect. Z. Zoo. Zebra, or zebra in British English. And when it comes after a vowel, give it a gentle push out. Z. Jazz. Riz. The Z sound is like an upgraded version of the Z sound. To pronounce it, place your tongue close to the ridge behind your upper teeth, but don't let it fully touch. Push the air out with your vocal cords vibrating. Everything else is pretty much the same as the Z sound. Measure. Vision. Beige. Next sound. J. As far as I know, some places do not recognize this sound and its voiceless brother Ch as separate consonants, because these are combinations of 2 other consonants. Since Ch is a voiceless one, we will talk about it in the next episode. The sound J is a combination of 2 sounds, D and J. Pronounce the J sound
then add the sound in front. J, job, application, joke, bridge.
Alright, the last few sounds were a bit difficult. Let's relax a bit with an easier one. The V sound. It's almost exactly like the V sound in Vietnamese. Just like other consonants, the tricky part is when it comes after a vowel. Just say V, but drop the sound, and gently release the V sound. Van, river, love. Next, the R sound. Curl the tip of your tongue up near the roof of your mouth without touching. Slightly round your lips. Open your mouth moderately and push the sound out. R. If you've watched the previous videos about vowels, surely you know that British usually don't pronounce the R sound after a vowel, while Americans do. Run, mirror, mirror, or when spoken quickly, it's pronounced as mir or mirror. The next sound we'll have is y. This sound is a semi-vowel. It contains a part of vowel e, but functions like a consonant. It's not exactly the same as the Vietnamese y sound. Raise the middle of your tongue close to the roof of your mouth. Keep your lips relaxed and push the sound out with a light forcing.
Unlike the other consonants we have talked about, y doesn't appear at the end of words, but the y sound often comes between a consonant and a vowel. It helps link them smoothly.
Young, Vietnam. W is also a semi-vowel. It shares the mouth shape of the vowel U, but it functions like a consonant. W. Similar to the y sound, the semi-vowel also doesn't occur at the end of words. W. One. One. Question. Remember, there are two mistakes Vietnamese speakers often make in the word question. There's the k sound right before w here, and this part has a ch sound following s. K, what? Ch. Question.
We'll cover those k, ch, and s sounds later.
Now we're moving on to the three nasal sounds. So, what is a nasal sound? These are sounds where the airflow is pushed through the nose instead of the mouth. Let's look at each sound one by one. The m sound. Just pronounce the m sound as in Vietnamese, but don't release the sound from your mouth. Keep your mouth closed and push the sound out through your nose. Meet. Come. The n and ng sounds are similar. Pronounce the n and ng sounds. Then keep your mouth closed as well. Oh, and one thing is that the ng sound never appears at the beginning of words like and n. Niggard. Win. Think. Long. Next up is the O sound.
It's a lateral consonant, which means the airflow is blocked by the tongue and escapes through the sides of the mouth.
The tongue tip touches the areolar ridge, just behind the upper front teeth. Sounds scientific, but honestly it's just like the L sound in Vietnamese, and when it appears at the end of a word, it's often preceded by a light O-like sound before the L. L. Ol. Little. Fall. National. And of course, the final pause always comes at the end of the video. The.
The nemesis of Vietnamese learners is not the same as the. Yeah, sometimes Americans do turn it into a the. But let's stick to the correct pronunciation here, okay? Slightly touch the tip of your tongue to your upper teeth. Let your vocal cords vibrate and push the sound out. The. This. Mother. With. In some places, it's pronounced with a soft TH.
Yeah, we finished all the voiced consonants. I'm not sure if I'll be able to post the voiceless consonants video anytime soon, because I'm entering 9th grade this year. There's a lot I gotta study to prepare for the high school entrance exam.
Perfect. What a great excuse to be lazy and not make videos.
Oh, no, I didn't say anything. Well, if I'm lucky, I may be able to post up to 2 videos this school year. Anyway, school starts tomorrow, right? So yeah, goodbye.